Hey guys, mad theories here. Ugh. Now I had another hot spicy theory. Now, what would have happened if Aizen would have had Kenpachi turn heel, but he was on his side for a bit and tried to use him as a dumb grunt and think that he was just some guy who just knows her bloodlust and that's pretty much it. Now, going towards like the beginning of the arc of Bleach, when Aizen manipulated all the captains and had everybody like fight each other and stuff. Now, at this point, he would have been using Kenpachi to like to kill people, but he would have told him like, listen, I know the secrets to unlocking your Bunkai, and I can satisfy your craving for like just bloodlust. So he would have went with Aizen after all these years and stuff. Now the thing is, Aizen would have been playing him to a degree. He would have been playing him to a degree where he would have fed him multiple amount of people to kill and stuff, like powerful people that he could conjure, like summon or flan or whatever. Where he would have gave Kenpachi what he wanted, but he would have been playing him a little bit on the Bunkai until eventually Kenpachi would have been like, yo, listen. So about this Bunkai, and then that's when Aizen, because Aizen would have been trying to fit everything into his plan, and would have been like, he knows how to unlock his Bunkai, but he's like, should he or should he not? Because he doesn't know the full extent of his Bunkai, but he knows how to get it to awaken and stuff. So it's like Aizen decides to awaken Kenpachi's Bunkai, and he sees crazy amounts of power, but he knows that he may be strong and has all this brute and crazy amount of power, but he's not smarter than him, and he knows what he can do. So he allows it. He unlocks his Bunkai. So he's basically Aizen's. I would say he's like Aizen's guard. But here's the thing. Like I said before, he's not stupid, and he's not like some grunt. He's only getting stronger, and he's only wanting to do this so he can fight Ichigo. Now the thing is like, since he gave into like his bloodlust, he don't care about anybody. So he's like, okay, so as everything is still going according to plan. So you have Gin that's still being the spy, then you have Tozen who wants to be there to get strong or whatever, and then you have Kenpachi. Now Kenpachi's main goal is he just wants to fight stronger people, aka Ichigo. Like he wants to fight Ichigo again to like a full death match and stuff. So it's like he continues to wait until Ichigo to get stronger and stronger and stronger until he actually fights him. Now the thing is, it's like leading on to like further arcs into the story after when Ichigo defeats Aizen. That's when Kenpachi gets a little bit upset, because during everything, like as he sees Ichigo, now they fight for like a little bit, but you know, Ichigo is kind of like still scared shitless after when Aizen showed him like his true power and whatnot. And then that's when Kenpachi's pissed, because he's like, you gonna sit here and be afraid of this and you can fight me? He said, I thought you was the man I thought you was. And then he was like, well, you know, I could kill you and whatnot. And then he starts threatening him and shit, like, you know, I could kill you right now, blah 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 and stuff. But Ichigo can't really do anything, so he tells him, he's like, yo, listen, when you get stronger, you know, let's do this and stuff. And then that's when Ichigo's asking Kenpachi, like, well, why are you doing this and stuff? He was like, my only reason for joining him was to fight you to a death match and stuff. So he kind of still taunts Ichigo and stuff, but when he's on the battlefield and everybody's like laid out, the thing is, Kenpachi's not killing the rest of the Shinigami. He's not killing them. He's just like, you know, laying them out like one by one and stuff. Like they're severely injured. Yeah, he's severely injuring them, but he's not killing them. He's not really killing them, because his purpose is to fight Ichigo, and that's it. So he sees like Genra Yusai gets laid out. He sees everybody gets laid out and stuff, but this is the path that he chosen. So he's not upset at Aizen or upset at what's going on. He's just more pissed and furious at how Ichigo is reacting to this whole thing, and he's not doing anything about it. So skipping over to the 1,000-year blood arc, that's when things get a little spicy, because when Aizen is sealed up, Kenpachi's somewhere else. Like, you know, he's chilling somewhere else, and he's waiting for everything to unfold. So he's constantly waiting until when Ichigo gets stronger and stuff, and you know, he waits and stuff until when Ichigo finally gets stronger. He finally unlocks like his full Shinigami power. Now, before the whole match happened between Yabak and everything else, he shows up. And that's when he's like, yo, what are you doing here? And he said, this is a chance. Like, why are you even doing it? He said, the whole purpose is just to fight you. I don't care about anything else. And he basically said it himself, like, I killed like a lot of people just to get to this point, and I've gained so much power, and I want to show you. So they fighting at the death. So you see Oni Kenpachi or Oni Zaraki, you know, like basically like he goes into his bunkai and stuff, and then him and Ichigo, they tearing it up. They tearing it up because the whole point about this theory is that Kenpachi don't care. He gave into his bloodlust. So it's almost like how Akuma gave into the Dark Hado, the Satsui no Ha, like how he gave into that. This is how like Kenpachi, like he just gives into his bloodlust, so he's not careful. So he's killing a lot of people as he go just to get to Ichigo. He don't care. So they kind of like fighting and stuff, and then Ichigo's like, yo, stop this. Like he was like, you know, you got like a lot of people look up to you. He's like, I didn't think you would have gotten this bad and stuff. So he fighting to it. He's like, I don't care, let's go. So they just tearing that sucker apart. Now I don't know, like oh god, I don't know, but ooh, I'm telling you, man, it would have been so dope to see it too. Eventually, like Ichigo would have defeated like Kenpachi, right? Like he would have defeated, because the story must go on and the show must go on. So obviously he would have defeated him, and he was like, so all this killing and everything was, you know, just so you can get to me and stuff. And then he would have been explaining, he was like, you know, you're like one of the first people to ever, you know, get me to that level. Now Ichigo would have been the one that would have installed fear into Kenpachi, even though he's in his bunkai. Like he would have installed fear to him, instead of how it went down in the manga where he was fighting, I believe, Unohana, when he was fighting her, and that's when she just kept killing him and bringing him back. Now the first time when they was fighting and stuff, if you really think about it, Kenpachi caught an erection for the first time in his life. He caught an erection for the first time in his life when he fought her, because she put fear into him, and she kept like he was unconscious. So it was like defeated him, bringing him back, killing him, bringing him back and stuff. She stabbed him in the throat, messed him up, until eventually, because she was trying to get him to, she was training him more, and then trying to unlock like his trying to unlock his bunkai, but it was sick because it was like how she was doing. It was very brutal. How she was doing it and stuff. So I was like, yo, like, and Kenpachi was liking it. He was like, yo, like, you know, I like you, like, I respect. And that's the first time in his life that he caught an erection, because we all thought, yeah, when he fought Ichigo, yeah, you know, his heart was shaking, his meat was all, nope. He enjoyed fighting Ichigo, but after when he fought her, he was all over the place. And that's when he heard his voice, like he heard the voice in his Zanpakuto, like he heard it and stuff. Until later on, that's when he unlocked it. But in this case, he would have never fought in her, because Aizen would have already like put together some strings to unlock like his bunkai and stuff. Because keep in mind, it's like, even though we have never seen Aizen's bunkai in the manga or in the show, but even like he was strong enough, like he didn't even use it, like he didn't even, like, it looked like he didn't even need it. He was just doing stuff, and people just fell out for it, you know. But for Kenpachi, oh my god, like Kenpachi, it would have been interesting to see. It would have been very interesting to see like him and Ichigo fight to like a death match, because to all of us fans out there, we kind of wanted to see that. We kind of wanted to see another rematch between Kenpachi versus Ichigo. We all wanted to see who would have won the rematch and stuff, but unfortunately, we'll never get it. We'll never really see it. And I think this would have made a lot of sense, where he would have went to Aizen so he can fight Ichigo. He would have been doing some crazy things, like threatening to maybe kill his family or something, you know, just to get Ichigo riled up and upset, so they can like fight to a death match and stuff. And then this would have been satisfying, and Ichigo probably would have killed Kenpachi, and Kenpachi would have been satisfied that the only man that he respected, one of the only men that he respected, killed him and stuff, and he would have went out like that, you know. He would have enjoyed it and stuff, because even though when Yahya Black held him up, well, actually no, scratch that, because that was in the manga when he held him up and stuff. But in this theory, no, none of that would have never happened. He would have been chilling out and then just waiting, constantly waiting. He would have been impatient, just killing people and trying to wait until when Ichigo would have gained the power that he needed to gain, and then he would have gained it. They would have fought to a death match. It would have been crazy sick. It would have been crazy sick to see. Ichigo would have defeated him, probably killed him, and stuff like that. And then that's when Kenpachi would have been satisfied with the results. And I think that would have been so dope. I think it would have been so dope to see and stuff. Because it's like, even though Bleach has ended, like I said before in my previous videos, like, you know, Bleach has ended, but we still looking for, like, the, you know, the return of the anime. You know, we still looking for that, because it's like, you know, it's a lot to see. You know, it's a lot to see, and there's a lot for them to, like, you know, put in and stuff. Because, oh god, man, like, oh god. But if you like what you heard and you heard what you like, you know, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later.